it's called the tricky triangle for a reason, and that's because all three corners are very different. Turn 1 is super banked, and you can go the fastest through it than the tunnel turn and turn 3. Turn 2 is the tunnel turn, different degrees of banking. It's very flat, and it's pretty much one groove through there for the most part. And then turn 3 is a wide sweeping turn, and it's a flat turn. And what we will probably see is these guys, maybe in turn 1 in the actual race, we might see these guys try the second lane to get a good momentum down the long pond straight and to defend the line, or to maybe set up a pass for this tunnel turn, because this tunnel turn is one lane. But turn 1 and turn 3 is multi-groove, so it can be interesting what ends up happening. Troy Gossett in the number 66 is going to be the first one to make the time for NBN Motorsports. Gonna have to see what she can do here. And there's going to be about a second to a second and a half top off over the course of 15-16 laps. So that's going to be interesting of what ends up happening. It will be a two-stopper, and it is a 50.7 for Troy Gossett. The 62, a Dillian Ton, Lance Smith Jr., the best Uncharted driver this season out here. And the number 9, one of Eric Wu, jumps up to the top of the board. Second driver out here. And for Team Trackhouse, they started off the season really good, but the second half of the regular season they just fell off. But Angel Vale was once the point leader early on, and now he's not even inside the top 20. So Team Trackhouse, very unfortunate. Started off the season strong, but have fallen off and not found the pace that they once had. Troy Gossett goes faster with a 50.4. Let's see, Darren Ton in his first lap. It's going to be a 50.7. Let's see, these guys, the 50 of PPG got the draft off of a 33. And he moves up to second with a 50.498. And that's going to be very important. The draft is going to be important all race long and here in terms of electronic qualifying. The 79 of AJ Clash might have the draft of the 26 of Will Parrish. I think he does, but it's not really a lot. Lance Smith Jr. is definitely going to have to draft off the 50 machine that BB was. Right now, halfway, not quite halfway through, but 4 minutes in, is Troy Gossett, BB was, Darren Ton, and Eric DeWoo. And now the 50 goes up to the top of the board with a 50.3. And then mine, the 79, got the draft, and what a time! 50.1 for AJ Flash. I think that might be plenty good enough to lock in the spot into the PPG Paints for the day on today. What a lap time. He had the draft of the 26, and he still has the draft of the 26, and he might go faster this lap. DPUS in second, Troy Gossett in third, and then the 44 of Ronald Kennington in fourth. I think Lance Armstrong might put up a really fast lap time though. He's currently the slowest, but he's at the draft off of the number 50 the entire lap. So he might get a good time in. Let's see this time by Lance Armstrong is going to go from 10th to 2nd. 50.164, and BP Rez does a 50.224. Will Parrish jumps up to 4th. And these two cars tandems, Will Parrish, AJ Lance Smith Jr. and BB Rez are all in as of now. Clash, Smith Jr., Rez, and Will Parrish. And just fast lap times right there, 50.1, 50.2, 50.3. With help of the draft, and these guys are actually catching up with the 62 of Dylan Ton. So maybe they might be able to see what they can do with them. But unless someone gets a draft, it's not really gonna matter that much for everyone else. And now Lance Machina trying to make a pass on PPG in the number 50, and this is what I'm talking about. This in turn 2 and in the tunnel turn, it's basically the inside lane is gonna prevail for the most part, and then we might see some slide drops kind of like that we made in turn 3. That's kind of how we're gonna make a pass work with turn 2 and turn 3. Three and a half minutes left here in Uncharted qualifying. Is still the same top 4. Club Bajan the 3rd is in 5th. Tariq Gossett, his teammate, is in 6th. Ronald Kennington is in 7th. Daniel Tan is in 8th. And then the number 27 of Torian Screen is in 9th. And then Eric Blue is the slowest so far with a 50.527. 79 is on top. And 3 out of the top 4 are running a 50.1 second lap time. And it's gonna be interesting. Of course, this is the regular season finale. It's gonna be a 2-stopper here, and it could be possible that this race goes green all the way. That could be a high possibility. Especially after the first round of pit stops, once the field gets split out. There's a good chance that this might go caution free. So, track position and setting yourself up for that first round of pit stops, and what strategy you pick, either to pit on that 15, 16, or 17, or maybe even 18 if they can save enough, could determine of what you do for that first stop, and if it stays green long enough for the second stop, maybe these guys might take 2 tires only, because it would be very late into the one, maybe 5, 6, 7 laps left. Gonna be interesting. Last season, in season 3, Pocono hosted the regular season, and it was a pretty good race. But that was with the 550 package. So with this 750 package, we are going well over 200 plus miles an hour, or right around 200 miles an hour, and we will go over 200 in the whole 40 car field. And there's still AJ Clash, Lance Smith Jr., Will Parrish, and BBUS. And they are catching up with Dylan Tom, but I don't think Dylan Tom is not going to be able to get really a good enough time, even if they do catch up with him, due to the fact that his tires are falling off. He's done 9 laps, 9 laps, and he's 8 seconds off, but 0.5 of a second off. And little preview, PPG got to the inside of Lance Smith Jr., but Lance Smith Jr. on the second lane was able to get a little bit of a run. But in the tunnel turn, Lance Smith Jr. is still hanging on, but Wes is still side by side with him. And now turn 3 should be BP Wes, and it will be. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be maybe a little bit difficult to pass, but I don't think it will be impossible, as we've seen a couple passes being made between the 50 and the 33. The 26 of Will Push has put it down to pit road, and these guys will get a couple more minutes here, a couple resets. Now the 55 did catch up with the 44, but his tires are old, so I don't know how much draft he got, and I don't know how much drafting help that will end up being for him. And yeah, the tires are too hurt on that number 55 at this point. And looks like it will be AJ Clash, Lance Sims Jr. making it into yet another race here this season as a Uncharted driver. Will Parrish, and BB West will be the 4 drivers that will race into the regular season finale and for the PPG Paints 400 later on today at Pocono Raceway on Christmas Eve, I guess you can say. 2 days before Christmas. And should be the final few seconds here. And it will be AJ Crash topping the board, and it is. So there we go. That will be it for Uncharted qualifying. AJ Crash, Leon Jr., Will Parrish, and BP West will make it into the PPG Paints 400 later on today. And then everyone else, they'll have to wait till next time at Indianapolis, the start of the chase, to try and make it into JBL Cup Series event. And until later on today for the PPG Paints 400 and for the regular season finale, I will see you guys later. Bye.